Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm Natalie Angstadt.
And I'm Gabby Day. As graduating seniors in unprecedented times, we've had ample opportunities to reflect upon the most valuable moments of our education.
I came to recognize that the education I acquired from my experiences outside the classroom were just as valuable as what I was learning sitting at a desk. Standing by our teachers during the teacher strike, protesting alongside our peers during the climate change march and the March for Our Lives, and participating in thought-provoking diversity forums have proved how education of all forms is empowering. It is these real-life experiences that will guide us to be global citizens and will enable our generation to better the world in the coming decades. From being born in the wake of the September 11th terrorist attacks to now graduating during this worldwide pandemic, our class has been presented with unique challenges throughout our lives. With our current health and economic crises, racial and income inequalities, and the overwhelming challenge of climate change, it is easy to get discouraged. Education in all forms is our most powerful and peaceful weapon in our struggle. We need people with PhDs and medical degrees to find a vaccine, environmentalists and scientists to help combat climate change, civil rights activists and criminal justice reformers to lead the fight against systematic oppression. As we each search for our own part to solve these challenges, education is essential, and the out-of-the-classroom education we received at East will be our foundation. Education is not only academic degrees. Education comes in being well-versed in contemporary issues, being receptive to other people's points of views, and being able to realize that our world is incredibly interconnected, and it is vital that we all recognize our interconnectedness if we want to make significant change.
For me, academic value is not just determined by good grades or test scores. When people hear the title valedictorian, they assume our perceived intellectual superiority is what brings us success. These preconceived notions are based off of false perceptions of academic worth. Our class is special in that it is composed of individuals with a diverse array of unique talents. We are proud to have classmates that can persuade entire crowds with the emotive power of their voice, or create entire stories out of sheets of paper and some paint. Each of us defines our successes differently. We have spent essentially a decade building up our education. Performing an original song, publishing literary work in a local newspaper, or even delivering a public speech are the moments that shape us into the individuals we are today. Thank you, East, for providing us with a plethora of resources and faculty dedicated to building up our success. Our enriching years at East have equipped us with a tool set for developing our talents. But ultimately, these tools cannot perform work without the motivation of the user. Looking back, the times when I was most vulnerable, the times where I found myself outside of my comfort zone, were the most significant contributors to my personal growth. In this society, we associate failure with weakness. The prospect of making mistakes is what discourages us from experimenting with new interests. Changing this mindset is the first step. Overcoming these challenges is the second. Building upon experience is the third. Together, we wish to all of our fellow graduates that you are all able to pursue things that are meaningful to you.